Good morning, guys. We are in this cute little Airbnb in Sioux Falls, and my husband's still asleep, but I thought that I would film a quick fall makeup look for you guys using a lot of the new beauty counter products for holiday. So I'm really excited about this look. It's a little fun, a little moody. I'm also going to show you some of my absolute favorites from Beauty Counter. So let's get started. First thing that I am starting with is this Skin Twin foundation. Oh, there it goes. This is my ultimate favorite foundation. I'm in the shade Light 230. This is a Real Techniques foundation brush. You can get these literally at Walmart. They're so easy to find. They're so cheap, but they're really good quality. So I really like these. And so I'm just gonna put a couple pumps of the foundation on the brush. And what I usually like to do is just kind of dot it around, and I feel like that kind of evens out the coverage a little bit. It's not just like, I don't know, concentrated in one little area. So I'm just gonna blend it. What I really like about this foundation is you can build it up and make it really full coverage, or you don't have to. Like, see what I'm doing right now. You can still see my freckles, and that is what I really love, because my freckles are one of my favorite things about myself, and so I want people to be able to see them. And so I can make this coverage a little bit more sheer in some places and still see those natural freckles, which I love. But if you wanted full coverage, I mean, you could easily build this up and make it full coverage. If I was like going to a formal event or something, I might do that. But I really like how I feel like this foundation is really, really versatile. So, okay. So the next thing I am gonna do is concealer, and this is unfortunately no longer available. This is the Beauty Counter concealer, and I'm not even gonna tell you the shade because you can't get this anymore, unfortunately. They're gonna bring it back, but there were some issues with some people had these application wands break, and that has never happened to me, but I think it was a problem with specific shades for some reason. And we've heard that some other companies are also struggling with having wands break. But I'm just gonna use my fingers to really gently blend that. And I think if you are looking for a concealer, the closest consistency is, oh gosh, what is that brand? If I remember, I'll let you know. I know you can get it at Credo. I don't know why I'm blinking. Anyways, I guess we'll move on. So the next thing that I am gonna do is cheeks. I am gonna use this brush, also Real Techniques. Can you tell I like Real Techniques? Okay, so once again, using the shade Nectar, which is a dupe for a NARS blush. If you know, you know. And I love how fluffy this brush is. Obviously, I need to clean my brushes, but it's just the perfect consistency for blush. And so I always just put a little bit on, and here's the trick for blush. You don't want it to go past your pupil of your eye, and you want it to stay right on your cheekbone. So it's really actually a small amount of space that you want to put your blush in. If you bring it past that pupil, you start to look kind of sick, like your face is getting red all over. And if you bring it down, you know, it just looks kind of clowny. So really, from your pupil back up just on your cheekbone. And it really looks so pretty and natural when you do that. See, just very simple. And you can just tell like one side to the other. I should do a video sometime of like biggest makeup mistakes where you like blush and stuff. But, and you also just want to make sure that this is really well blended. Honestly, I think that is the trick to everything, to good makeup, to, you know, looking natural, to looking professionally done. You want to be well blended. Okay. So now I'm gonna move on into highlighter, and I am, yes, you guessed it, using a Real Techniques brush. So, this is unfortunately no longer available with Beauty Counter, but this is the highlighter in the shade Topaz, and I love it. Highlighting is my favorite step of makeup. I don't know why, I just love it. Highlight and eyes, love it. But yeah, I use this one almost every day. It's just so simple. So with highlight, you want it to be just on the top of your cheekbone. So this is gonna overlap with your blush. That was a mistake that I made for a very long time. But yeah, you want it to be just on the top of your cheekbone. And you're also not gonna wanna bring in like really far forward. And just gonna blend that in. And then I always put a little bit right here. See that just, it's a nice little glow. And then on the top of my nose, and then I always just put a little bit up here. So what essentially you're doing is playing with where the light is going to hit you naturally and making those spots look a little extra glowy. Yeah, and it just, what it really creates is such a youthful effect. And I love that about highlight. I just think it's so pretty. So now we're going to start in on eyes. And lately I have been using this eyeliner from Honest in the shade Mindful, which is just a really creamy dark. And this, the reason why I like this is you obviously, I'm a pencil girl, I'm not a liquid girl, but it has, you know, the pencil, but it also has this little smudgy brush on the end. And this is great for smoky eyes. So we're gonna do a little bit of a smoky eye today. I don't usually do super dramatic eyes like daily, but we're out, we're doing something fun. So we're gonna do a little smoke. So I always start with my bottom lash. And honestly, sometimes I just wear eyeliner on my bottom lash. And I feel like that just really makes your bottom lashes look so thick. And I feel like makes me look so awake. So if I had to pick 2 items to wear every day, and that's it, eyeliner and mascara, because I really think that even more than concealer, these make me look awake. So, and then I am just gonna very sloppily, and you'll see why, put some eyeliner on the top. So this is a really great look if you are not great with eyeliner. If precision is not your jam, this look is for you. So then I'm gonna take this little smudgy brush and use this side to blend out your eyeliner. And that sounds really weird, but that's just like a great little start to a smoky eye. And every once in a while I will, when I'm like going to a really nice event, I will use like liquid liner to do like a cat eye or something, but we're doing smoky eye. So the next thing that we're gonna use is, we're finally getting to the holiday products that I was talking about earlier. So we are gonna use this awesome little palette from the Beauty Counter Holiday Collection, and just look at these 4 gorgeous shades. You have 2 warms, you have 2 lights, and what I love is these are talc-free. And it's really hard to get talc-free powder products, really. That's one of the reasons why we've been moving to a lot more creams. This is a cream eyeshadow from the Holiday Collection, because it's really hard to get good talc. So moving away, but okay, so I'm just gonna take a little round brush. Once again, I need to clean my brushes. I honestly don't even know where this brush is from. But so I am going to take this kind of gray color, this Mirage color. Gosh, can you see that? There, look at that sparkle. Okay, so I'm gonna take that and I'm just gonna go all over my lid. And the thing with these is they are not as pigmented as they look on here. So you could make it a really, really light, simple eye, which I have done many times with this little palette. Or you can really work the product in and get a much more concentrated color. Something else you could do to get a more concentrated color, and honestly I was gonna do and I kind of forgot, is you take one of these cream blushes that we have. I really like this shade Aurora because it's very natural with a little bit of shimmer. And put that on the base of your eye first, and that will almost work as an eye primer and will help your eyeshadow stick to your eyes and last longer, but also have stronger pigment. So should have done that. But, and this is, it's almost kind of a blue color. It's like a blue-gray situation, which I honestly don't usually do. So that's, if you can see, that blue-gray color. So I'm gonna do that to the other side really quickly. And then I'm gonna take this angled brush and I'm gonna put it also in that same gray color. And I'm gonna pull a little bit under my eye. Angle brushes are awesome for this. They make it so easy, and just a little bit of color, it really just like brings the eye together. I feel like if you don't do this, like on this side, it just looks, I don't know, it doesn't look as good. So I always like to bring a little bit underneath just to tie it all together. And especially with a smoky eye, you really want the whole eye to be a part of this. So the next thing I'm gonna do is take this little smaller brush and we're gonna go into this dark color, Noir. And this is a pretty dense brush, which is good because I'm gonna smudge this right into my lash line. And you see that really just like adds a lot of a pop. See that difference? These colors are awesome. I think they're so pretty. And I like that this is a smoky eye with more blues instead of blacks, because I feel like if you use a lot of blacks, it can just be so dramatic and so heavy, which yeah, is what some people want, but I'm not really a heavy dramatic makeup kind of person. So I always struggle with this eye more because I can see better out of this eye than this eye. I need to get glasses or something, but so it's a lot harder for me to do this eye because when I close it, I'm like, oh gosh, I can't see anything. But here we go. Just work that in. And then to make this even smokier, I'm gonna take that Noir again and once again bring it below the lash line, but I'm gonna still use the same brush for this because I want this one to be a little bit more dramatic than that lighter color. Yeah. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is brows. And I have been using an Honest Beauty brow pencil. And this is in the shade Warm Brunette. And honestly, I do think it's a little dark for me, so I can't lay it on. I really gotta do very light wispy strokes. And I just kind of fill it in a little bit and then take the spoolie brush and just blend it. Always brush up and out, and I always start in the middle because that's the thickest, and then come down to the end and then end with the front of my brow. And you really got to be careful because it's so easy to just like lay it on way too thick. I did that the other day and my husband was like, he kept calling me Helga all night. Hey Helga. Anyway, I'm gonna end with this brow gel from Beauty Counter, and I really like this brow gel. I was a big fan of like boy brow before switching to clean, and a little bit more on here. And what I like about using a brow gel is it really just keeps everything in place. See? It looks so nice, especially with darker eyes. I feel like I can do a little bit more of a dramatic brow. So now I'm gonna get my eyelash curler and we're gonna do mascara. Oh gosh, the sun is in my eyes, so this is super fun. I don't know if you guys can tell, but when I like scoot forward, it's like sun. But also I need a mirror. Okay. So I'm gonna use my classic, my fave, the Beauty Counter all-in-one, think big mascara. Love this. I literally wear this every day. And everyone that I have talked to also loves it, who's like tried it. It's funny, I was talking to my cousin the other day and she wears this too. And she was like, man, you said waterproof, but it's like really waterproof. Like water does not take it off. And I was like, I know. I mean, if you go swimming and are like submerged, you're gonna get a raccoon eye. That's unavoidable, but yeah. I always use eye makeup remover or a makeup removing cloth and just put warm water on it and really just like set it on there for a little bit, warm it up, and then take it off. Normally I just do, for every day, I do one coat of mascara, but I feel like when you're doing a more dramatic eye like this, you gotta just add some extra coats. Then I'm gonna use this part to get these few inner lashes. And I just love, look at that, love the way this mascara looks. I think it's so pretty. So the last thing I'm gonna do is lips, and I have been loving this combo lately. And first, I use these little Honest Beauty, like little lippy things. They're essentially tinted, like chapstick. Tinted lip balm. So this is in the shade Lychee Fruit, and it is just such a pretty mauvey neutral color. And like I said, it's lip balm, so this is so hydrating for your lips, so easy to reapply. I love these. I have these in several different colors, but this one's my fave. This is my like everyday go-to. And then I have been using, I love it with, this is one of the Beauty Counter holiday lip glosses. Look at that shimmer in the sun. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, this is Cinnamon Shimmer, and it's just really such a pretty warm color, and I think it looks so good on top of this lip. I think it's so pretty. Not quite done. I forgot to do something with my eyes. And that's, I'm gonna use this. So this looks like it's white. This is eyeshadow. But it actually is really sheer. Here, I'll show you. I'm gonna just do a little swatchy on my hand. If you just kind of blend it, you see it's just so sheer and just a little sparkle. So this is, I think, honestly, one of the most versatile products. in the holiday collection, and it comes with a little mini of the mascara. So if you've been wanting to try the mascara, it's a little bit cheaper. So it comes this mascara and a little lip jelly in probably our most popular color. But oh my gosh. So I love, first of all, putting this in the inner corner of my eyes, which is what I was originally planning on doing. And putting just a little like bright shimmery there, I feel like just wakes you up, and it looks so pretty. I love that. But this, one of the things that I love, this is so versatile. You could actually wear a little bit as highlight, and this is such a pretty highlight. But you just blend it out. I know I already have highlighter on, but yeah, it's just, it could be such a pretty highlight, I think. So, and you could even put a little bit of this on your lips if you wanted a little extra sparkle. So you could, keep this in your bag, and it could almost be like a 3-in-1 product. But yeah, it doesn't come on looking white, like nothing. It looks a little white in here, but that's because I wanted it to. But like, yeah, so versatile. And it's, marketed as eyeshadow, but it's could be so much more, you know? Okay. So that's it. Now I'm finished the finished makeup look. I'm gonna go curl my hair and get dressed, and then I think my husband and I are gonna go out to brunch, which I love. So that's one of the perks of going away without the kids, is going to brunch and it not being chaos, because when you have a 2-year-old and an almost 1-year-old, life is always chaos. I love it. I love the chaos, but not during brunch. So all right, you guys have a great weekend, and we'll see you soon.